NIO has shot up around 8% today, and I don't want to say that I told you so, but I kind of have to say I told you so. I figured that the government would step in to artificially increase EV demand just because we've seen it start to naturally decline. If you're not convinced, go take a look at Tesla's recent vehicle delivery numbers. And yeah, it looks like China's going to plan to pay people up to 10,000 won, which is about 1,400 US, to replace their cars with electric or hybrid vehicles just for the end of the year. And that has obviously caused shares of Chinese-based EV makers to explode today, basically. Again, NIO's up around 8%, XPeng's up 11%, Li Auto's up almost 7%, and yeah, it's going to be interesting to see where this goes in the long term, but I think in the short term, this will prop up those prices, and whether or not this is going to, start a little bit of a bull run here and a bit of an inversion of prices, we'll see, because, if you're taking a look at NIO's stock price, I mean, it's been falling consistently since mid-2021. Hopefully this is the start of a bit of an inversion, and I believe it is. So I think short to medium term, we're going to see these Chinese EV stocks start to take off a little bit. Whether or not it's going to plateau or even decline further in the long term, I'm not sure. But at least in the short term, this is sparking a little bit of interest. And something I like about NIO specifically is they're pretty undervalued right now by price to sales. The price to sales is 0.84, whereas for a lot of other EV companies, it's 1 or above. So I'm liking that about NIO right now. And the other thing I'm liking about NIO is their revenue growth rate. They just finished investing a ton of money into infrastructure, their sub-brands, and I talk about this all the time. But I think we're going to start to see that pay off as they unveil some cars in Europe, their Envo brand, their Firefly brand. And clearly analysts have taken this into account. I mean, their projected growth rate going forward is about 20%, whereas the auto manufacturing industry is at 12 right now. So, better growth, undervalued. I probably wouldn't, say no to picking up a few shares today if you're interested in the company, because I think short term, again, that might spark quite an inversion, and hopefully this turns into a bit of a bull run, but I mean, only time will tell. So until then, I've posted a video yesterday about 3 undervalued stocks. I'll put a link to that right now. Go check that out, and otherwise drop a like, and I will see you next video.